How you doing, everybody? Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. We are talking about an important topic. Man, inflation. Oh, it's a tax. It's that regressive tax that hits everyone at all times, rich or poor. But sometimes it makes us think. Sometimes it makes us take action. So, Omar, on Instagram yesterday or the day before, you put out a video or a thought that I'm like, dude, we got to talk about this. If you had 100 grand in your bank, January 1, 2021, and you still have it today, congratulations, you lost at least 6%. And frankly, I think you actually lost 10%. The published number CPI is 6.8. I've done the back of the napkin math with the correct rent inflation, and it's actually 10. So your 100 grand is now 90 grand. It is time to look at that going, what should I be doing with that next year? So what do you think?
Yeah, guys, I mean, I'm telling you, inflation's there. Inflation's right in front of you. If you haven't been to a gas tank or a gas station, you'll know. Okay. So your dollar doesn't go that far anymore. And for the people that are out there that are, that just want to save their cash, put it in the bank, that's going to depreciate, not appreciate, not even increase, negative 10,000, like we just talked about. What are you prepared to do for next year? You have to start figuring out how to invest that money, and you're talking to real estate guys that hold a lot of property, and it's worked out well because it's definitely a hedge against the inflation, because you have a tangible asset that you can participate in, you can invest in, you can multiply that 100,000. You can go $33,000 here, $33,000 there, $33,000 there to go buy a rental property, or do it all, put it in there, because your money will always grow inside of real estate. So, and is it a long-term play? Yes, but there's other avenues. In your area, find out who's out there either flipping houses, giving you great returns on your money. Invest yourself in real estate. Put it in a 401k, which I don't recommend, but I mean, this last year everything went up, so you probably made 8 to 10%. But sitting in the bank, it's not doing anything.
Yeah.
So it's like, figure out a way to be able to go ahead, sir.
Yeah, no, you're dead on. I mean, there is a certain set of folks that just are like stashing cash in a mattress, right? My grandparents, right, who grew up during the Depression, who remembered the Depression. I remember my great grandmother. I remember her recycling aluminum foil. I remember being at like a Thanksgiving dinner. I was like 7 or 8 years old. And she was cleaning the aluminum foil. And again, my family was poor, but we didn't recycle aluminum foil. So I remember my grandmother cleaning it, and I'm like, that was unusual. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I reuse this stuff, Michael. And so she cleaned it, and then she opened a drawer in the cabinet, and sure enough, she had aluminum foil stacked up like pieces of paper. And I don't know why I still remember that, but I do. And there is a set of folks that just stash for a rainy. They're scared, right? Scared money doesn't make money.
Ooh, scared money don't make no money.
That's right. And there's a lot of people out there that are scared all the time. First off, if you're watching depression and scary videos, stop watching them. You if that's what you're feeding your brain, stop that. But yeah, if I had 100K in the bank January 1, which is only a few days away, this is what I'd be thinking. What do I need for 6 months of reserves? Is it 10 grand, 15 grand, 20 grand? Okay, take that number and don't even count it, because that's the, oh shit, the world's ending, I lost my job money. You don't put that money at risk. Now, in this example, you have 80 grand that should be working for you. Why do I talk about yield as the only measure in my spreadsheet when I compare deals? Because I don't care if I buy a unit. I don't care if I buy a house. I don't care if I buy a 20-unit building. I want whatever's returning the most money. I want my money making babies, right? Or my soldiers going out and bringing it back. So that's the key. Right? Soldiers, whatever you want to call it, right? I want to know how hard they're working. And that's what I hold them accountable for. It is hard to save money in this world. But once you've saved enough and your emergency pile is covered, go figure out a way to invest it. And if you're not making more than inflation, yuck. In fact, dude, something I did, I don't think I've shown you this. Let me grab this. I really think there's some of us out there that can use inflation to get rich. So I had this shirt made. I don't think you've seen this. I use inflation to get rich. Ask me how. Because again,
Oh,
if you're,
that's dope.
yeah, man, you can use inflation, right? So what did I do? I went and borrowed 4% money. I'm going to go earn 8 to 10% on it. And yeah, real estate's the way to go. So again, I'm going to use inflation to get rich, but 98% of folks are going to not. So yeah, I mean, if you're a real estate investor, you want to go raise private money, I would get that shirt, right? You want to go get private money today, show them how you're a flipper, a wholesaler. You need some money to, keep the business going, give them a good return. I paid 12% on private money before.
Me too.
Yeah. So again, I use inflation to get rich. Oh yeah, for sure. I still have one loan at 10% I haven't paid off. Yeah. Because it's just so small and he doesn't want the
I
money
know.
back.
You think about it, you're like, shit.
I got to pay that off. Damn it. I got to write a check. But yeah, so there are people that can use inflation. And if you don't, here's the deal. Inflation hits us all. You either use it like that shirt says, or you get used by it. Seeing your 100K turn into 90K, not good. I choose to use inflation.
Oh, I'm writing this one down. Use it or get used by it.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
like it.
Yeah, and again, saving money's hard in this world. Inflation is real. I think inflation gets worse, not better. And again, I'm excited by what 22 is going to have to offer. I think the real estate slows down, allows us to take a breath. And again, as we talked about in video number 2, I plan to buy at least $3 million next year. So it's going to be good.
Make it 4.
Yeah, let's make it 4. Why not? Yeah, I'm gonna write that down.
Let's make it 4 because it's gonna. Yeah, I'll press you, and
I love it.
Me being on the show, me being on the show has pressed me, and I'm like, okay, I got to make sure I am the person that gets the most properties out of this 500 student deals.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. And you are thus far.
Yeah.
I think you are by like 6 deals. I think you're 6 ahead of second place.
Really?
Yeah. I think
okay. Then I'm gonna put gas on it and take off and
let's go. There you go.
No, that's it.
There you go. So again, folks, if you are lucky enough to be in a position where you have 100K cash, again, I suggest whatever the emergency fund is, never touch that. But then let's go figure out a way to beat inflation. Otherwise, you get used by it. So Omar, if you are in Southern California, you want to join Omar's team or just be around him, how do you want them to follow you?
Guys, follow me on IG at Omar_Alfaro. Or my website, omaralfaro.com. And one more thing, if you guys want to invest, anybody that's out there looking, go to investwithomar.com, and I will partner up with you on some deals and give you a great return on your money.
There you go. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.